Okay, so I'm gonna get some herbs started. These are gonna be for cooking and things, but also I would really like to use some things like this parsley for juicing. I think I'm gonna do a really long, like a juice challenge here in a month or two. But first I want to see what I can grow to help me with the produce on that. So I'm gonna plant the cilantro first. Well, this one's already open, so I guess we'll do this one. I'm gonna do 2 seeds in each, and I'll separate them if I need to. That should give me plenty of cilantro to last a while. Then I'm just going to top it off with some more of the moist dirt. It's kind of fun playing in the mud. Okay, that's the cilantro done. I'll get the rest done, and hopefully we'll have some beautiful herbs in a couple of weeks. Alright guys, I have everything planted. We're going to do a little side porch makeover. I'll show you the area here in a little bit, and that's where most of these are going to go. We're going to do sort of like a potted kitchen garden, but anyway, I'll show you that here in a little bit. But yeah, it's so much better pre-moistening, but I did water these in. Well, this tray I did, even though I had already pre-moistened them, so let me go ahead and water these guys. But if you run out of plant labels, something I've been using, and it's so easy and cheap, and you can get hundreds of them for next to nothing. And you probably already know this, but this is the extra pieces of the mini blinds. If you still have those, or if you have old ones, don't toss them, just cut them into these little strips, and they work great, and you can actually reuse them year after year. So anyway, a little tip for you there. I think my seedlings might be getting out of control, but we're really just getting started with them. So this porch will probably be covered pretty soon. Yes, when mismatched socks. Don't look at that. But anyway, yeah, this is the front porch that we're on, and we're going to do a little makeover on this little side porch over here. I'll give you a closer look at it here in just a minute. So this is the space that most of those plants are going to go. I pulled some containers and brought them around. I thought this one had a hole in it for drainage, but it doesn't. I'll get these leaves and sticks and everything cleaned up, and I brought that pot around too. But that silver one there, I'm going to put some holes in that. I'm also going to put some holes in this black tub too. Wow, it rained a lot. I didn't really realize it rained that much. There's like 3 or 4 inches of water in that. But I'm going to plant some greens and herbs over here on this little side deck. I've got these little pots of mint there. More mint there. But yeah, I just thought it'd be great to have some little pots of herbs and things that I can keep watered and I didn't have to weed out in the garden, you know. Okay, so for now I think I'm just going to get this little deck cleaned off, get the holes drilled in these containers, and get them filled up and ready to go, and arrange them nice and neat. Layout that I like. It kind of just goes around the outer edges, and of course you have to picture this all filled in. It's going to be beautiful. So let's go ahead and fill these pots with soil, see how many we can get filled. I don't think I'm gonna have enough soil because that tub right over there is huge. Hopefully we can get most of them filled. Okay, so that was 6 bags of soil, and this took all of them. In fact, I could probably put another bag in here. So I'm gonna need some to fill up the big tub down there. Probably gonna need 6 more bags, and boy, this jacket was overkill after getting actually to work, so I guess I'll run to the store and I'll catch back up with you guys when I get back with some soil. Okay, as you can tell, it's a little later in the day. I took a break to do a workout and then make dinner, so I added 2 bags to this big tub here. I just topped these other 2 off. I did add a little bit to the mint, that's why it looks like it's crushed, but that stuff will root in all the way up the stem, so I'm not worried about that at all. Topped off this other big galvanized tub. It took 2 bags. And then I topped off this mint here. This little blue pot. This one took about 1.5 bags. And I did add another bag to this big tub. So anyway, they're all ready to go, but it's getting later in the evening, so I'm going to take a break for today, and I'll pick back up tomorrow. Well, I brought my seedlings out to the edge of the porch to get a little sun yesterday, but it got cool last night, so they look a little rough, but I think they're going to be okay. So I'm going to move these around to the side porch and we'll get to planting. Okay, I'm going to plant the tomatoes in this biggest tub. I'm going to plant these nice and deep. Go. I don't mind covering up these bottom leaves because tomatoes don't mind that at all. They'll root in all the little, if you can see, all these little hair type things. Those are all potential roots, so the deeper the better to get a good foundation. Okay, I got the strawberries in, and look at here, 3 little baby strawberries. I'm so excited for these. I've decided to make this big tub greens, and they do look kind of sad because of the cold weather last night, but I think they're going to be just fine. We're going to do this red kale, lacinato kale. I think the celery might be too tiny to plant yet though. I do see a couple of true leaves. I might throw some celery around the edges. And I do think these are going to pick up. It was a really cool night last night, but I think they're going to be okay. And then I'm going to do the arugula. So let me get those in, and it'll be a nice full tub of greens. I think it's going to be so pretty once it fills in. Okay, so this one has a lot of sprouts, so I'm just going to pinch them. Well, try to. They're actually pretty tough. And then they're a little wilty again because of the cold. We'll leave just the one strongest one, and get it planted. Here's our celery, and since it's so tiny, I'm just going to go ahead and plant all of these in one little hole, hoping that one or two survive, and if they do, I'll spread them out then, but I don't want to try to break them apart or anything. They're just so tiny. It's actually probably really too soon to plant these, but I'm going to give it a shot and see. Looking a little wilty. I'm going to go ahead and plant all of these in hopes that one or two of them make it. This one looks pretty good, not too wilted, though there are a few little yellow leaves, but I'm not too worried about that. This one has a kale and a couple of celery, so I'm going to plant it right up here toward the middle because I have celery back there. Oops. Okay, cabbage, kale, and celery planted. The celery's super tiny back there, but I think it'll grow. Surely at least one or two out of each of those little clusters will make it. And I also put some celery down here. I thought we could use some extra celery. Okay, this one is getting the red kale. I'm going to do the dill, which is this row here. I know they're really too small to be planting out, but I'm going to take a chance, and if they don't make it, I'll just resow some seeds in here. I really want to try to get a good start on this, and I'm going to plant these thick too. Hopefully this dill will make it. We can make some refrigerator pickles later on in summer. no, I broke the clump. I'm just gonna be really careful and tuck it in. Okay, there's the dill. I have this one tub left, and as you can see, I have quite a few seeds that haven't germinated yet. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and plant the cilantro that sprouted, and then I have 2 sugar pod peas here. I'm gonna try to grow at the back, and I can always trellis that later. Oh, there's the arugula too. Yeah, let's tuck the arugula in around the edges as well. This will be a nice full pot of veggies. Okay, I'm gonna do this sugar pod pea. Look how tall it is. It's very tall. And then this one here, little baby one, right over there. Okay, it's all planted in. The birds are singing, hopefully songs of approval. I'm gonna water everything in, give the deck a sweep, and then add one more little element, and then I'll show you the final look. Hey, it's the next day, and I thought I'd give you guys a little look at the seedlings. They look so much better today. They're all standing up like they should be. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. I know it was a really long one, but I had a really good time doing this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you really soon in my next one. Bye guys.